You know, it might take you a second to work up the courage, but you... wait, I should do an introduction if this ends up being the beginning of the video. Hey, dice heads and whisperers all around. Welcome to Terrador's Trespass, Shattered Alliance. This goes right after session 36. There might be more at the beginning of this. I don't really know. A lot of the recording got lost, maybe. All that you've missed.
If it's not there, we went to a watermelon patch. I have stilts. I saved a bridge. I fist bumped Rendoshi so hard that we flew 50 feet in the opposite direction. And then I saw Empyrean vaporize the other bad.
Yes.
I got my memory back about seeing the past One True Monks get vaporized into dust.
And that's it. That's what you missed on Glee. Amazing. You fall down into... It might take you a second to work up the courage to fall down into this nothing, but you do it. And would you go first? Would you make your friends go first?
I would go first.
Hey, Autumn, why don't you try? Yeah.
Okay, Trander.
You hop in.
It makes a bad first impression.
And for a moment, you are nowhere. And then for another second, you are everywhere. And then you open your eyes, and it seems like you're in Imperia. All your friends are next to you. This is Imperia, isn't it?
It looks like it. I go touch it, like, is there a tree?
Yeah, you go touch a tree. It feels like a tree. Give me an investigation check just kind of as you're looking around. Or perception. You're supposed to be good at that.
Yeah. Perception. Perception, I do good. 24.
Amazing. You see, you're looking around, and you see tons of similarities to the Imperia that you're used to. The first thing that you notice, though, is that it's like February in real life, basically. Like, it's Ember Wave, which is, February, it's a winter month. So in Imperia, it should be intolerably cold, like, to an average person. And should be minimum of a foot of snow on the ground. And you look around, and it seems to be summer. And so that seems very strange to you, that it's the wrong season. Like, lush summer trees. A nice warm summer day, it seems like. And as you keep looking around, you see like something floating in the sky off in the distance, and kind of taking a closer look, it seems to be a library that's just floating in the sky. You're like, it's pretty freaking cool, but we don't have anything like that at home. And just things like that. You're still muted.
You think that's where we're supposed to go?
Well, they're wizards, right? They're wizards, but they're the monks, but they are wizards.
Monks that are wizards? Do you think they want to be called wizards? Or should we call them monks?
I would just call them monks, because that's like their title or whatever.
Should we call ourselves wizards?
No, I would call us monks of the Tranquil Lotus.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say let's check out the library. That seems like where wizards hang out. You go.
Let's go.
When you approach, it's probably about 15 feet off the ground. How are you getting up there?
If we all get on our stilts, one of us can reach up there. Yeah, let's say, can I stand on... I stand on my stilts, on the tallest one, and I'm like... try to grab the edge of the library.
You're taller than 5 foot, so you can reach that way, pull yourself up there, and kind of use your stilt as like a rope to get everybody else up. And yeah, you guys, like, lean your stilts up, or maybe pack them away, put them in your back, whatever, and, and you see this beautiful ornate library. It looks a lot like the one that your mother works at, but it's just, like, you know, like, up, like, hanging pipes and things from a big clump of dirt floating in the sky.
Do you think did they build it on the ground and then flew
it
up
looks
here?
like they ripped it out of the ground, doesn't it?
Why? Why not just build it up? Well, I guess I don't really know how they build it up here, but they're wizards. Monks?
Yeah, monks, but they're wizards, yeah.
Maybe that's why they could do it. Because they're monk wizards.
You see that Eva and Trander say, like, they kind of shoot each other a look and then look at you guys and go, I think that Trander and I maybe will stay just here at the door in case we need to make a quick escape or anything like that. But if you need for us, call for us. But maybe you and Autumn should go in.
Okay, I look at both of them. You're both very excited. And I appreciate that. Don't die. Am I going?
Thanks, Theo.
Am I going with Autumn?
You go in, Autumn holds the door open for you, and you guys step inside. You look around, looks like a library. But as you, like, turn the corner and look at a shelf, you see a human woman, seems to be probably, like, in her 40s, something like that, sitting on a throne made out of books. And she is talking to somebody feverishly next to her and going, I can't have this feud with the wizards go on any longer. Okay? It is exhausting to have this lack of peace in our lands. What we are trying to strive for is this peace and harmony. Blah, 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 blah. And as you're talking, you see that a golden necklace with a tiered pendant on it.
I'll be like, is there a bell? A ring for service bell?
Sure, yeah. Ding. All that we are asking for is this peace and harmony. Heads turn and look over at you. And you see, like, the man standing next to her goes, if you're here to pick out a book, you can just you can just...
No, I had a question and then a request.
You see the woman sitting in the chair sits up, looks at you for a second, stands up and starts to descend her, like, mountain of books. Stops at the bottom. You see she has this, like, jaggedly cropped dark emerald green hair, has kind of this olive skin tone. She has a red feather braided into her hair and is wearing
I figured it out.
is wearing like very very beautiful red wizard robes. What are you laughing about?
I'm laughing about her name being Dora. Thinking about it.
And she goes, and you were...
I'm Theo.
Dora.
It sounds strange. Okay, yes, so I will actually amend my statement. I don't need to ask you a question. My first question was going to be if you were Dora.
Theodora. Have you seen Frozen 2 when Ryder and Kristoff meet and they say, Ryder, Kristoff, I have a cousin named Ryder Kristoff, and he loves that part of the movie because they say his first middle name when they introduce themselves to each other.
That's exactly what is happening.
That's what I wanted to happen, was for you to say Theo and her go, Dora, and then it says Theodora together. Anyway.
Absolutely.
Go on.
A little peek behind the curtain.
A little peek behind the curtain for the people at home.
Anyway. Yeah, my first question... Well, my question was going to be that if your name was Dora, because, my request is that, well, okay, I'm not gonna make you, but I need your necklace. I am a monk as well from another dimension. Which sounds crazy, and I'm aware of that.
Those guys.
Yeah, I know, I realize we are quite different.
Of the Tranquil Lotus?
Yes.
Ugh.
I also must emphasize to you that I hold no malice for you. I have no, I am here and meeting you for the first time with zero preconceived notions.
Well, I don't know what preconceived notions you've had unless it's Rendoshi said something.
I don't know who that is.
Give me a deception check. I don't know who that is.
Oh, God. Oh, that's a 4.
Yeah. You see, she goes...
I say it so quickly.
I don't know who that is. You see, she goes... Snaps, and like 6 illusory doubles spread out from her, and all of them at once in kind of like a scary echo go, "You don't know who Rendoshi is?"
Okay, listen. Okay, I'll give you the full story. I have about a week's worth of being alive memory. I went to hell, went back, lost all my memories. Whatever you got beef with him, I don't know what that's about. I just need a necklace.
See, she looks
That's the truth.
She looks at you for a second. Doubles come back in. And she goes, "Alright.
I'll do a favor. Do you need books shelved? I can jump pretty high."
No, I don't think we need books shelved. There is something you could help us out with, though.
Yeah, I'll do it. Probably. Unless it's bad, but I believe that you won't make me do something bad.
You know,
I trust you.
I trust you is crazy. So she goes...
She's really laying on there. She looks over at Autumn and is like...
And Autumn goes... like, flashes you 2 thumbs up. And, she goes... "Do you know the Wizards?"
Your wizards or my wizards?
My wizards.
No.
The wise interdimensional zone of Allfather Rendoshi's divine souls. Some of your people. Just, here. They have been causing problems in Imperia for a while now. And Theo laughs when she hears it.
It wasn't about you. That was... You obviously know this, but everything in our universe is tangentially spelled. So... It's a little funny.
Yes.
Mine is Imperia.
Why? Imperia is so much better.
I couldn't tell you I didn't name the country.
Anyway, I think you're really cool. Anyway, you remind me a lot of myself.
I think you're really cool.
You remind me a lot of myself. But, I'd love to give you a necklace. I could really use a favor, though. And aren't you supposed to be, like, this agent of peace?
Yeah. It's kind of my whole deal.
Great. Who's that? She points to Autumn.
Oh, she's just, she is one of the fellow agents of peace.
Autumn waves.
She's pretty cool.
Great. Okay, excellent. Well, the Wizards, they've been causing problems in Imperia for a while now, especially when it comes to my realm, which would be the libraries. That's kind of where we do our thing. With Imperia being such a monk-focused nation, you know, us wizards kind of... We're an oppressed group here in Imperia. So, that being said, maybe you can... They're your people. Maybe, and you're the... What do they call you again?
It's gonna sound weird for you, but they call me the one true monk. So are they calling them the one true wizard?
Why would you be the one true monk?
It's not you. It's my monk.
Are you a kindred spellcaster?
No, I don't. Again, different monks. I'm not your monk. I'm. For me, monk doesn't mean multiple words. It just is a word. That's what I am.
It's so confusing. Anyway, so maybe you could just talk to them about being less hostile.
Peaceful?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Because we're at a point now where there's one wizard academy in all of Imperia, and that's the only place to learn book magic in the whole country. And they closed off wizard admissions.
Nice.
They closed off wizard admissions to all of the monk schools. And they've made them strictly monk schools. So it's just it's real hard to lead a group of people that feel this stifled, especially in a field that's all about, you know, expression. So
yeah, no, that sounds terrible.
You're way... Yeah, okay, yes. You're way more open to this.
Is that more proof? Is that more proof that I'm from another dimension? Because this is ridiculous to me.
Yeah, okay, yes.
If it makes you feel better, in my dimension, it's the other way around. Everyone really, really likes wizards where I'm from. Or monks. Everyone really likes you guys where I'm from.
Like, she just looks, and all of her guys around her are like, they're all, yeah, this is awesome. This is, like, perplexing to them. But yeah, you see, she says, really, if you can just talk to him, I don't know. I just, and if he agrees to back off, to open admissions, to open their school, to, I don't know, anything. Any kind of evidence that you've moved hearts, I guess.
Yeah, I can do that. Which way do I go?
Yeah, right. Yeah. She's just, like, so surprised that you're just chill with this. And she goes in and, or, like, follows you back out the door, looks kind of startled to see two other monks here. And, you see, like, she just steps off the platform, and there's an invisible staircase there that seems to be accessible for everyone, and you guys just climbed up for no reason. And
oh, guys, we did all that work for no reason.
Don't tell me you climbed up.
I jumped, but...
And she, like, jaw drops, but she walks down to the bottom, and you see that, like, I almost said chariot. a cart is there, pulled by, it's like a magical, like, arcanic floating cart, so it doesn't have wheels. It's just kind of like a floating platform that, is pulled by, like, there's eagles sitting perched there, as if they're kind of ready to start going. And she goes, well, I know you've never been to Imperia, but, would you know where to find the capital? I know that our worlds are, like, kind of the same.
I think so. I mean, it would be pretty noticeable.
And she, like, points in the distance, and you can see, like, this big monastery very monkish looking building that's pretty tall.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we can go handle that. Do you want it to just be us?
Oh,
do you want to come?
I probably shouldn't. No, they would.
Okay.
Don't mention me at all.
Well, actually, no, I go...
She holds your fist.
No.
Oh. God. Fist bumps you. A little puff of blue smoke. She goes, "You are a kindred spellcaster."
Not really. I don't know why that's happening. Well, I know why, but I can't control it.
Awesome. You and Autumn...
I go... Hold on, no. Are all of it? This is how I want it to go.
Okay, I'm ready.
I go, okay. Are we ready? I look at all my monks.
Yeah, you see that, like, Trander and Eva have started to walk into the library, and they're going, did you need us to come?
Yeah, we're going over here.
Oh.
I take out the stilts. I'm like, we can go fast.
I was kind of curious, the history of my period, but okay, I guess, sure.
I can come back.
And they'll come down and hop into the back of... Are you guys going on your stilts?
There was a cart.
There's a cart! You can go on your stilts if you want.
I think it's funnier if we do that.
Okay, awesome.
I tell them it's training. I just want to use that.
Eva and Trander,
Theo's really excited about it.
Yeah. Eva and Trander, take off. They're trying to see who can go the fastest. You and Autumn are going at a pretty steady pace. And you kind of end up sided next to each other, and Autumn is like, it's just so impressive. You're so good with people.
That's really interesting, because I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know, you just have this natural knack for connection, and people really like you.
I think... Well, I'm not trying. I have to be honest, I don't really know what to say half the time. But, usually people always think they're gonna get hurt. I don't want to hurt anyone. Unless I have to, but...
You're a really good person, Theo. You were before you lost your memory, too, if that's any consolation.
Good to hear. I'm glad I'm not on the... Path sounds a little too spiritual monkish, but I know that's just about me, though. Everything else is about monks. But I'm glad to know that I'm not doing anything wrong, at least right now. You're also a good person.
Well, that is very kind words for someone who was a part of a evil cleric organization for years. Killed a lot of people.
Are you still there?
No.
Then you're not a bad person.
Thanks to you.
You're still not there. You still are not there. You chose to leave. You could have listened to me and said no.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. What is her thing? What's her race called? An elemental or something?
Eladrin.
Eladrin, that's what it is.
She's a fall Eladrin. I know they don't change because I looked that up once.
They don't change
seasons.
Oh, that's so lame.
I know, right? I'm pretty sure they don't change leaf colors. I'm pretty sure it's like you are one and you pick a season.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's similar to the Genazis, you know?
Yeah, you're not fire then water. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. You're not an elemental, you are an element.
Yes.
You are a season. Yeah.
So you guys are going along and having this conversation, and you're kind of like taking turns looking at each other and then looking back forward. I don't know if we've ever really done a physical description for Autumn, but she has this like long, full, wavy, ginger, orange hair. You know, this fallish orange hair. Her whole skin, all of her skin is like this very light brown, fallish brown. And she is wearing like the monk type, you know, wrapping clothes and that kind of thing. But when you met her way back when, she was wearing like basically a dress made out of leaves, and you see she has like a hip tattoo that is an autumnal like 5-pointed leaf, big pointed ears, and she kind of like, she takes one hand off of one of her stilts to push her hair back out of her face, and he says, I wish that we had met sooner.
That would mean I would have had more to forget.
Yeah. And she continues on. Do you think her eyes are like orange or brown or like a yellow autumn? I'm thinking of autumn colors.
I feel like they're like that like fantasy gold color. You know what I mean? They're like
hot. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That would have had more to forget. And away she goes. You guys arrive at what would be like Misthaven City Hall, but it looks like a monastery, and
it's fog heaven.
It's fog heaven, and it says wizards on the front. Wise interdimensional zone of all Father Rendoshi's divine souls, and
I pointed at that sign. I'm like, isn't that crazy?
Does that not seem weird to anyone else?
We all stop and look outside the sign for a second. We're like, things are weird here.
These guys are idiots.
This is normal?
She hops down, like, slides down off of her stilt like a fireman. Puts them away.
I really like imagining the obnoxious, like, transition.
The snapping as you fold it up.
It lasts like 5 seconds, but it's just absurd.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Before you guys are walking in, like, you guys are approaching up, and Autumn kind of grabs her arm, and she goes, okay, Dora was definitely like you, right? Like, alternate reality
really?
You. Well, I mean, the name and her hair color and the feather and...
That does make sense. Nobody ever calls me Dora, that's why I didn't think of that.
If the monk's leader is alternate reality you, who is this gonna be? There's not really like a wizard leader in Imperia.
Yeah, is it like a bunch of them?
Do the monks run the government here? Or the wizards run the government here?
Oh no. I guess, do you think they're elected?
Ooh, that'd be crazy.
Because our guys are elected.
Yeah. But that has nothing to do with them being wizards, necessarily. That's just...
No. Yeah. Do you think there's, like, a pamphlet?
Maybe inside.
Roll for pamphlet.
You guys head up to the front door, and as you touch the door handle, Theo, you get a flashback memory. All the way back in session, like, 2, when you guys entered into the Misthaven City Hall for the first time, or the Capitol building or whatever. And you see just the briefest flash of an old man that you know to be Maverick's grandfather sitting at a table. And then you blink, and when you open, you're looking at a much thinner, frailer, weaker version of that guy. Not like a big, wide, strong, Bardish kind of guy anymore, but someone quite lean and thin, but generally a similar energy to him, sitting at the table, and talking to this big group of other seemingly, I mean, they look like monks to you, and going, well, we pushed them all back, so, you know, we've got them to hole up into just those libraries of theirs, and I think that, looks up, and everyone's looking at you. There's a closed meeting.
I'm from another dimension.
Give me a charisma check, persuasion, something.
Damn! Okay, so this... Let me see. Persuasion? Okay. So I'm gonna tell you the number first, and then I'm gonna tell you what I do after it. That is what I say, and this is it. I got a 6. And I immediately turn to Autumn, and I fist bump, and the blue cloud appears.
Awesome. And she goes, and they go, and erupt into discussion. This leader guy's hands go up, and he stands up, and he goes, why don't you come on in? Have a seat. Let's, discuss this further. By your clothes, it seems you're kin.
Yeah, and where I'm from, we aren't called wizards, but we are the same.
That's mighty confusing.
I must say, sir, I've been confused the entire time I've been here.
Do you come in and sit down?
I will approach the table, but I am, depending on where he's sitting us, I don't know if I want to sit down.
Okay. There would probably be, like, an empty chair at the end here, so Autumn would remain standing anyways, so.
Yeah.
He goes, what dimension are you coming from?
Do you guys know that you guys are a Renica 2?
Of course.
Okay, I'm from a Renica 1.
Erupt in discussion, and then he goes, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, do you guys know Rendoshi? I assume so?
Yeah, great guy. Never met him, but...
Yeah, no, I have, and I talk to him every day. Yeah. Got this feather. Yeah, okay, I thought you were gonna say more about that. So basically, I've been sent here to tell you guys that you guys are really not going about this the right way. Punching is really cool. Punching is really great. You can't punch everyone.
I'm sorry. It's very clearly spelled out in the holy books that it's our job to punch monks. To punch them into submission. And you see a little portal opens up next to his head, and he pulls out this book of leaves and starts flipping through it while you keep talking.
So can you tell me about how old this book is? How old is it?
Maybe like 30 years.
So wait. Your 30 text is your your ancient text is only 30 years old. Your holy text.
That's what the date on the back of the book says. This particular
I don't know if that's Is that the first copy, or?
And everyone goes, yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think he came out with a new edition or something like that.
And Autumn, I'm like,
Autumn goes,
how long has this been going on? Okay, let me put it this way. Here, over in Arenica 1, I was able to dismantle my corrupt school, to make sure that wizards like us could, practice freely. In Arenica 1, the roles are switched.
that's just awful.
Quite abhorrent, isn't it? And so I would ask you to imagine what it would be like if instead of a council of wizards, your wizards,
Sure.
it was a council of monks who decided that punching is not a respectable art, that the martial arts are not art.
That'd be
And
ridiculous.
there's no place to practice them. It isn't it? But now, what was your name again?
Secretariat.
Secretariat. Imagine how it must feel for those monks, your monks, to be told that what they practice, their equivalent of martial arts, their monk arts, are not worth the attention, are not worth the space. Isn't that cruel? To be denied space?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
That is a 17.
17, okay. Oh, okay. You see, Secretariat looks down at his men and goes, well, I rightly never thought about it like that. I'd be mighty mad if somebody took away my punching.
It was quite a dire time, but I'm working to make it better for the goodness of my Imperia.
Right.
I don't call it that, but you guys do. I'm really trying to make my metaphors fit for you.
And what was your name again?
Theo.
He'll reach across and shake your hand. And you see he goes, and I get that, you have this message that you wanted to share with me. What are you doing in Imperia 2? What brought you here?
I have to go find an artifact for Rendoshi. Not like this one. I have to go get another one. And you guys were on my way, and I just heard that you guys were doing this, so
You guys were on my way. and he goes
I was trying to I wanted you guys to know, because we're of kin. The martial arts.
And he goes, all right, well, that's something to think about, I guess. Well, be rightfully careful leaving the city. There's a library about half a mile from here, and those monks are dangerous. All right, they're bad news. They do not like wizards. So,
but it could be. I could go over there and talk to them.
Ooh.
Arrange a meeting?
Ooh. I don't know. You're giving me things to think about. And I think that could be...
I tapped the feather!
They're looking at it real hard, like...
I do the fist bump again.
Where'd you get that? with that?
Rendoshi gave it to me from his head. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. I every night I go in trance. I hang out with Rendoshi, and he gives me wisdom, and sometimes feathers, and sometimes these things, and I pull out the stones.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
You want to see my nunchucks? He put his hands on them.
Yeah, they look... I want so badly for this to be harder for you, Abby, but, like, what could they say? And, he goes...
I've baffled a room of old men.
And Secretary goes...
By simply being a young woman.
By being a young woman who has connection to God. And, like, living proof that she has connection to God. And he goes... Right, well, we'll begin a thinking council. And we'll think about this for 6 to 8 months or so. And at that point, we'll call another meeting to decide if we want to keep thinking about it or just keep going how we were.
Okay, can you sign my arm as proof? I have to go show Rendoshi.
Ooh.
He's gonna check in 6 to 8 months. This, I will say again, this is what he told me to come say this.
They all kind of exchange looks like, damn, we're actually gonna have to do it now. And then he'll go, and he takes a pen, signs Secretariat big in your arm, on your arm, and yeah, he goes, Rendoshi, here, 6 months.
I'll put in a good word. If.
All right. Yeah. Okay. What do you want us to do? What are we supposed to think about?
To just. Truly, I'm gonna be real. Like, just look at the legislature that you have made against the monks, and just go, what if this was about the wizards? How would I feel? I want you to go through every legislature thing you've done like that and think about all of you. I point to the whole table. All of you have to do that.
All right. Secretary starts to weep. And he stands up and he crosses across the room to you. He goes, "You're a real wizard."
I am. Through and through. I look over at Autumn.
And Autumn's going, yeah. That's it. You leave. You have Secretariat written in cursive.
I leave, I'm like, do you guys have a pamphlet, by the way? We were trying to figure out on the way back, like, if you got, because we have a council, again, I was just, like, before we came in here, we were like, how does this even work?
Yeah.
Just trying to get, like...
They find a pamphlet for you. You see that, like, in common in your language, in common in your dimension, rather, it's much like English. Like, you guys write left to right, top to bottom. You're looking at theirs, and they write right to left, bottom to top. So it's very hard for you to read, but you get there. And, yeah. You do get a pamphlet, and...
I show up to Autumn, we're both like...
The little brown dog.
Yeah.
Owie.
Whoa, no.
And yeah, you guys, walk back outside. Took 10 minutes. You have your arm signed, you're so cool. Trainer and Eva are both going, it just worked like that? Like, you did...
I have to be honest, I went in with zero plan, and they are much more devout than I thought they would be.
Well, I guess it is the opposite of, or like, a slightly different version of our world, so...
That is true.
And a lot of our bugs aren't very devout, so...
That is true. Yeah, I guess.
Maybe a lot of their wizards aren't very devout, as an opposite sort of thing.
would that just mean that they don't study?
They're just, like, bad
That kind of
students.
sucks.
They're just, like, bad students.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they use
just
spell
can't pass
GPT
spell
on their spell books.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Didn't your brother, like, work there?
Yeah, and I think someone told me that he exploded.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude. So, a girl named Haley got like, she's on the run from the Imperial Police.
Oh man, yeah.
Anyway,
not a good time.
Theo, I bet when we were roommates, and we used to have conversations like this all the time. I know you don't remember that, but I just wanted to say it.
Just come hang out.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I know. I'm like I am. I have to stop saying that. I am the leader of our specific movement. We can just still hang out. You don't have to.
Oh.
I honestly don't even need formality. You guys are the ones doing that.
Cool. So, whoa, okay, yeah.
I kind of am just a person.
Right. She looks back at Trander. Looks at you. You guys start walking, on your stilts back towards the library.
This time, yeah.
And this time, Autumn falls back a little bit to catch up Trander on what happened while you guys were in there. And you and Eva are kind of walking side by side. And she goes, so, like, what do you remember about Trander?
Truly nothing.
Yeah.
Except from what he told me.
Yeah.
Which was that he was mean and now he's left?
He used to be really mean to you all the time because he was kind of jealous of you. But hasn't done that, since the forest.
Is he mean to you?
No, he's actually, he's cool. He's a cool guy.
Okay. That's good.
She looks badly like she wants to say something else.
Is there anything else that is about him, objectively?
Well, when you left in the forest, do you remember, you said you got your memories of the forest back. You remember when we were trapped inside of that vampire building and then you were trying to get us out and stuff, and then when you got us out and you had to leave, you told me and Trander that we were going to be in charge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, you can't tell Autumn.
Okay. Why?
Well, actually, you can. I don't actually care. But, it feels right to say that before you say something like this. Like, oh, don't tell, our friends. But actually, I don't care. Well...
It was just a...
It just kind of felt right, to imply that what I'm about to tell you is, important and confidential. Well, we kept moving after that night because we knew that all of our friends were trapped somewhere in the basements of libraries, vampire stuff going on. And we started heading back west, and Trander and I were in charge, and we kind of, we set up camp, the first night, and, everybody was going to sleep, and we were doing watches and twos, and so Trader and I went first, because we were in charge, and we talked, for the first time, really talked, because he was always so busy being mean to you, and I was your friend, so him, even though we'd gone to school together since 3K, we had never really talked to each other, and, I guess, I learned that he's quite interesting, and he has a cool life, and that he admitted that he was lashing out at you because he felt insecure, and that felt very special for him to kind of confide in me, and that, we held hands, that's what I'm trying to say.
What? Oh,
yeah.
Whoa!
He put his hand on mine, and I felt a feeling that I've never felt before. And then it was over, and I've been thinking about it for the last 5 months, and I haven't done anything since. What would
you name that feeling, if you could?
Oh, it's deep, deep shamed guilt, but kind of feels good.
You know what I went in my head? I really wanted her answer to be
What?
Lost.
Yeah,
I know she
retcon.
wouldn't, but it was just really funny.
Retcon. She goes like, no, lost. A deep and cardinal desire for my middle school bully.
Well, I mean, why don't you do anything?
Well, then, it just, it got away from us. We were saving our friends from certain death. There's a lot was going on.
Do you wanna walk with him?
Yes, I do.
Okay. We can make that happen. Let's all just slow down.
You guys start to awkwardly, slow down a little bit.
We slow down enough to join them.
Yeah.
And then...
Go ahead.
And then I go, hey, Autumn, what's that? And I run.
Autumn goes... catches up to you on her stilts. She goes, what?
There's nothing. Eva just told me that she has a crush on Trender, and I'm trying to make that happen.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't really get it, but...
Well, hey, get it, girl.
She said okay, I'm gonna tell you something, and she told me... she didn't tell me not to tell you anything, but I think she probably doesn't want this exact wording out, but she told me she's felt carnal lust for him.
Okay.
That's what I mean. I'm like, hey, if you need to figure that out...
For Trander Bramblin? Don't yuck somebody's yum. Okay.
I'd have to agree. I see not a single reason.
No, he's, not my type.
What?
He's,
That's because the mic cut out.
Oh. He's, well, he's definitely not my type.
Not at all. No. He, yeah, I actually don't want to think about him that much in that context.
No, but...
He's a fine monk.
Yes, he's a better person than he was, and a fine monk. No, certainly, no. Yes. No. No.
But, yeah, no. Whatever. They bonded while they were being in charge, which I do remember sort of saying, but I'm glad that they did it, and I'm glad that you guys are all doing a good job.
We got there, but we're glad to have you back, so.
Yeah. I'm glad to be back amongst my people.
As you guys are going, she, reaches the stilt out and, jokingly tries to knock yours out from under you, not legitimately trying, but, feigns like she's going to. Just to be playful, see what you do, yeah.
No. Foul play.
You, lift one up and, fake stumble a few steps.
Yeah. Then I do a flip. No, I'm kidding.
You do a flip in your stilts.
I can't sweat too much or else I think this is gonna wash off.
Oh yeah, you should get it tattooed. It has to last for 6 to 8 months.
No, I'm gonna show Rendoshi. I'm gonna be like, can you keep this in the spirit world? Okay.
Maybe you could get it in henna on him or something.
I'll just write him a note and say, check in on Secretariat in 6 to 8 months.
What a stupid name.
I'm really confused by it. It's kind of like a name that would be for a horse, you know?
Yeah, it's I wonder if, he was clearly a Maverick Senior parallel. Is his name Magnus Secretariat?
No. I don't think so. I also know that he Wait, is this the one who died? This is not the one who died. He's still alive.
No, Maverick. Yes, you're right. Maverick Senior's died.
Yeah.
Alive.
The dad. Yeah, no, I think... he's a lot ruder in our world. Because he doesn't care about...
Yeah.
anyone.
Right.
Including Maverick.
Yeah. I don't want to think about Maverick right now.
I don't... I am glad I am not related to any of them.
Yeah. And you see that as you guys are heading back, the sun's starting to go down. It's setting on the wrong side of the sky. And, because of course it is. And,
what the fuck?
And you guys arrive back at the library and you see Dora sitting on the middle of the invisible steps. And she stands up as you...
And my arm out and my pamphlet.
What on earth? That was fast.
I'm efficient.
What is that for?
So, okay, yeah, so this is... I can't give you my arm, so here's physical proof. I have the end of the pamphlet. So the one thing that's really interesting... I'll give you some Empiria lore. The problem that I was having with my monks was that we were not devout. That's I had to do this whole thing. I had to bust an evil school, whatever, right? Your wizards really believe in Rendoshi.
They do.
And it was surprisingly effective. I said, Rendoshi's gonna be here in 6 to 8 months, and by then you need to have learned empathy.
Okay. Well, if Rendoshi's
I didn't say
coming,
empathy, I explained it in very specific terms, but yeah.
If Rendoshi's actually gonna come, they'll do anything for that guy.
I told them to think about all of the legislature they've published against you, and think about it if it was them. And that seemed to really rattle them.
Are you sure that Rendoshi will hold that up? He doesn't like me.
He's not coming to see you.
But he's going to encourage my enemies to be kind to me.
We're kind of about balance. It's our whole deal.
Okay. Well, Theo, this is how leaders prevail. Not through power, but trust and connection. So, who am I to stand in the way of a great leader protecting her people? I don't even need it anyways. And she holds out.
What does it do?
For you. It stores and aligns your chakras, is my understanding, but us monks don't really do that. So it was more just a token to steal from Rendoshi when we broke up.
Broke up?
Certainly he told you.
He was very vague.
He...
Surprisingly so.
Yeah. Dating a guy who's asleep for eternity and can only show up in his realm is very complicated.
Yeah.
When things got messy, I stole the necklace as kind of an FU. And, whatever. But it's fine. I like you. I'm more mature now. So.
Yeah, he's kind of silly.
That was always the problem. He's too silly. And she starts to go on like a rant about how much he sucks.
The other wizard monks are like, oh god.
Oh, here she goes. Yeah.
There she goes again.
But yeah,
don't worry. He's not coming to see you.
Okay. Sure. Well, listen, come back to see us in Danika too sometime.
Okay. Yeah, do you want me to bring anything next time? I don't know what I can, but
I don't know. Hold Secretariat to his promise, but
okay, I can do that.
She looks around at her people like, is this an angel sent from heaven? Like, who is this girl?
Literally, yes.
Literally, yes. She goes, well, enjoy your necklace.
Cool, thanks. I don't usually wear jewelry, so...
When you put it on, it, you see the bottom chakra glows, the one that you've already gotten for sacrificing your life. It glows red.
Whoa!
And whenever you're ready, you can head back to the portal.
The last thing I want to do is I would just want to sign a note and I say, thanks, Theo.
And put
Thanks for the necklace.
Okay,
Theo.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. You leave a little piece of parchment with them, and...
Yeah. Walk out, and I go, guys, look.
And you see Autumn goes, oh my gosh, it's, like, really pretty. And just starts to look at it.
Do you think I have to wear it every day?
Probably.
Or is it is this like a when I make a public appearance thing?
Well, if it's to keep your chakras aligned, I would imagine it's kind of like a soul shield, you know? It prevents your chakras from being misaligned again. That would be my guess.
Yeah, I probably do have to wear it all the time.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
And she'll kind of like look at it for a few minutes as you guys are walking back to the portal, and she goes, I think I've read about this. And she'll like offer it like so she can put it back on you if you let her.
Yeah.
And she she fastens it back on your neck and says, yeah, it I think I was right. It prevents like chakras from being misaligned, either forcefully or just from neglect. But I think it also has something to do with letting you read other people, like reading their auras, seeing which of their chakras are aligned, not aligned.
Auras. Okay.
And for Abby, you can call this the chakra necklace, the tiered chakra necklace, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it works similarly to detect thoughts. You can get basically like a mood ring type of vibe based on their aura of like how are they feeling right now, what's their kind of vibe. Without any check and without them knowing that you're getting that from them. If you want to push deeper, you would have to either do a stealth check or just they know that you're prodding. And you could see their chakra status, basically. Where are they misaligned? What's missing for them? So.
Okay, cool.
Kind of works like a mood ring. Like you detect people's feelings, which is probably how you'll...
your vibe, bro?
Which is probably how you'll most often use it.
Yeah.
So Theo gets to organically and correctly say, like, your aura's all off right now.
I'm excited about that.
As long as you wear it.
Your aura? Really weird right now.
And you could totally ask Rendoshi to make it look different if you think Theo would have a different style or whatever. But right now it's like gold chain, tiered pendant that goes straight down.
If you can show me what you actually think it looks like, because I'm very bad at visualizing like clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
If you can like give me like a picture vibe or something like that. Just because right now I'm imagining like because there's like what 7 chakras.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like 7 like connected in the back, like 7 chains that all have a stone on them, which I know is not what you're saying,
No.
but
It's literally
like a really big thing.
Imagine a single thin gold jewelry chain that ends in kind of a triangle right here.
Okay.
At the end of that triangle, there's a pendant that is literally like this big thin rectangle. Hangs straight down.
Yes. Okay.
And it
that
has
makes
7
so much more sense. Yeah.
tiny stones on it.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah. No, that's
One
so
of
fine.
those
I was
stones
imagining an insane necklace right now. Yeah, that makes so much more sense.
One of those stones at the bottom is lit up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes so much more sense than what I was envisioning.
I was like, this thing is like a collar.
Amazing.
Makes so much more sense.
You guys step back through the portal and back into Rendoshi's garden. And Rendoshi's in the middle of gardening something. And he shows up and he goes, "What? Theodora! Autumn, you're back. Oh, hello, Trandor, Eva."
You didn't tell me that she's your ex.
Ooh. She mentioned that, didn't
That
she?
is an important detail, Rendoshi.
I told you not to mention it. Okay, yeah.
It came up instantly. I tried to lie.
She brought me up, or... No, it doesn't matter.
Don't make me do that again. If you need to talk to her, you go do that.
Well, you needed to get the necklace. I know, okay.
Also, okay, you see this?
Oh, hate that guy.
I do too. You have to go visit him in 6 months to make sure that, listen. Because you know how it is. Their world is flipped. They're persecuting the people that, it's whatever. It's the same
That's why
thing
I
with the
hate that guy.
Most-Accepted Wizard.
He got it all wrong.
I know. So I told him, I said, hey, don't be doing that to people. It sucks. And I said, Rendoshi's gonna come in and make sure that you did what I asked you to in 6 months. So I also will say that if I don't, okay, I know that you were getting kind of violent earlier. So if he doesn't do it, you can punish him.
But that means that I have to leave my sleep sphere. That's so...
For the first time in how long?
That messes up all my chakras, man.
I'll give you the necklace back!
You see, he goes, fine, yeah, I'll go fix Orenica too.
I got your necklace, you gotta go do it now.
Necklace looks good. Looks good on you, kid.
Thank you.
You keep that. My chakras are always aligned. I lied to you. If my chakras became misaligned, we'd be in a lot of trouble, brother. But, you're a little, you humans are a little more, elves. You humanoids are a little bit more sensitive than, gods, so. Well, Dora's, she's funny. She's funny lady. She's like a lot like you. I don't know if you caught that anyway. That's
figured it out.
That's unrelated. I want you to know that that's unrelated. I want you to know that you were not chosen for this job.
She does look older than me and not like me enough.
Yeah, it's just dimensional travel. Strange sometimes.
We don't have to worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
Don't make it weird.
She is age appropriate for me. Well,
Don't make it weird.
I'm 1,027,000 years old. But
I'm leaving.
And he's still talking about it. He's like, she was
okay, monks.
She was a good lover.
Monks, come on. I gotta go. It's like when Grandpa starts talking about
the good old days.
This time with the woman before your grandma.
Yeah, horrible.
We gotta get out of here.
And you guys start to step through, there's some kind of door appears. And when you step through, what's Theo's kind of final mindset as she falls back into trance to finish up her rest?
I think it's just I think there's just a little bit more confidence there.
Yeah.
Of okay, this isn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be. And just being if this is how I've been dealing with problems before this point, because it sounds like this, people are telling me this is pretty similar. I think just realizing it's okay, I can still do this based off of how I think things should be happening.
Yeah.
I don't need to have all my memories to negotiate a situation like that.
Absolutely. And, when you wake up the next day, you know that the other 3 are going to wake up out in their monk tents. But when you wake up, it's probably, like, around lunchtime, actually, but you wake up and you kind of, like, half-heartedly notice that, like, in real life, your nunchucks and things are missing, but you glance out the window and you see Jim with all of your stuff laid out on the lawn, and he's, like, cleaning it and organizing it, and you see everybody else talking to him, and seems like whatever's going on there is being handled.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
And you've already written those responses to your letters and getting ready to send them out.
I'll say that's when I write the responses, actually, rather than, like, waking up. Yeah.
Yeah, you write your responses then. And, by the time, we're past lunchtime now, you're getting kind of ravenous. When we enter our next Terrador session, that's when you could go downstairs and talk to your party members, talk to the other monks again, that kind of thing, and get everybody caught up on why you've been sleeping in so much this morning. But that's where we're going to end Theo's side session.
There?
Your feather's there.
Is my feather there?
Your headdress is on the side table.
My necklace.
Your necklace is around your neck. And you can look out on the lawn and see that your meteor hammer and your nunchucks, anything that you had before, is sitting out on the lawn, but you're still...
everyone's looking at my stuff. It's like, damn, Jim, you cleaned it real good.
Your stilts, your necklace, and whatever the new thing you got. You got something else.
You just upgraded my nunchucks.
Yeah. The 2 new things you got are with you. Everything else down the lawn. And... as you kind of get ready to start your day, that's where we end our Theo side session.
Have you ever wanted to be taller? Second question. Have you wanted to be even taller? With Rendoshi's cool-ass, retractable, bamboo stilts, you can go as fast as you want and be as tall as you need to be. These babies are equipped with collapsible things. Collapsible bamboo little chute things. I don't know the term. I'm the guy they hired to read this commercial. Because of that, you can stand on 2 different heights. And sometimes, if you're dexterous enough, you can run on the top rung and be 10 feet taller than you already are. So, get 'em, start training, don't get tripped. Rendoshi's still walking sticks. Go as fast as you possibly can.
Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this side session, chopped in half though it may be, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment the moment from the cut portion that you wish you could have seen. And go watch session 36 if you haven't already. Session 37 will be out soon. Go hug your mom. Bye, guys.